Good morning, friends. Happy Friday to all of you. The Federal Reserve has just released a shocking announcement. President Biden may also be signing a new executive order very soon on monthly benefits. Millions of low-income households could see many changes to their SNAP benefits in July. Dear friends, please make sure to watch until the end of this video to learn about all of these details. I will also be giving away a $75 Walmart gift card 4 days a week. If you would like to enter these giveaways, please make sure that you click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, the greater your chance of winning the Walmart gift card giveaway. And friends, I'll be announcing a winner in a video later today, so please stay tuned for that video.
There's no question that painfully high inflation is affecting every family in America. But in order to develop the right response, we need to understand the underlying factors that are driving price increases. I think you've said here today that Russia's invasion of Ukraine, pandemic-related supply chain issues are perhaps, and the energy issues that flow from Russia's invasion of Ukraine are perhaps some of the biggest factors in driving inflation. But the question is, how is it that raising interest rates on those underlying causes of today's inflation ultimately are going to change it? You know, energy is still energy. Supply chain is still supply chain. Russia's invasion of Ukraine is a continuing challenge for the world. But there's nothing about interest rates that's going to affect any of that.
No, but notwithstanding that, there are major parts of the economy where demand exceeds supply meaningfully, and that's where our tools have a job to do, where we can moderate demand and give supply time to recover so that supply and demand get back into better balance and inflation comes down.
It seems to me that we can all recognize that raising interest rates is a blunt tool at the end of the day. But I'm going back to the beginning of my questioning, it's essential, I believe, to be mindful of the effects that your actions, meaning the Federal Reserve, will have on unemployment, particularly for those groups that were hit hardest by the pandemic.
Governor Ned Lamont has just signed a public health emergency declaration that will allow the state to continue to receive supplemental support from the federal government. The declaration means that the state will continue to receive an extra $34 million through the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. State officials have said that the state has distributed about $748 million to SNAP recipients. The support will continue until December 15, 2022, unless the federal government decides to end the program before that. Governor Lamont said that the only reason he extended the public health emergency was so the state could continue to maximize the federal benefits that residents are receiving for SNAP benefits. Many experts have said that SNAP serves about 500,000 Connecticut households and is a crucial program to the state. Governor Lamont also wants to make sure that residents can get help during these inflationary times. The number of people enrolled in the SNAP program ticks up every year. In 2021, roughly 42 million Americans were enrolled in SNAP. That is up from nearly 40 million that was enrolled in 2020, and that is about 13% of the U.S. population. The importance of SNAP cannot be overstated. For many Americans living on low income, SNAP is their only main source of nutrition and the difference between having food security and going to bed hungry. Hopefully, we'll see more benefits come to SNAP, similar to what we saw in 2021, when the Biden administration permanently boosted average SNAP benefits by more than 25%. But many lawmakers, including Democrats and Republicans, want to see an increase for all SNAP beneficiaries. So friends, should there be an increase to the SNAP benefits? And what do you think the increase should be? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Friends, the key word for this video is Salton Sea. If you would like to enter today's Walmart gift card giveaway, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below this keyword, which is Salton Sea, and additional keywords of any video of mine that you watch. And do make sure that you're also subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much, dear friends. An inflation gauge closely followed by the Federal Reserve showed consumer prices remain flat in May, indicating that inflation had yet to abate, despite the central bank's initial efforts to cool the economy. The Commerce Department reported Thursday that the monthly personal consumption expenditures price index increased by 6.3% for the year ended in May. That matches April's reading and suggests that price hikes have taken a breather since hitting a 40-year high of 6.6% in March. The core personal consumption expenditures inflation measure, which strips out volatile food and energy costs, rose 4.7% from the year before. It is down from 4.9% in April. The Fed focuses on inflation derived from this particular index to help inform its policy-making decisions. That measure has been ticking downward since it hit 5.3% in February, but still remains at historically high levels. Month over month, prices rose 0.6% in May, higher than April's 0.2% growth rate, but lower than March's 0.9% increase, while core prices increased 0.3% for the fourth consecutive month. So when accounting for inflation, consumer spending fell by 0.4% from April, but economists have stated that's a first-month decline in real consumption this year, and it's unlikely to be the last. One expert has told CNN News that pullbacks in spending, and especially consumers' inflation expectations, will continue to weigh heavily into the Fed's future decision-making process on further rate hikes. The central bank abandoned its easy money policy earlier this year and launched a series of aggressive rate hikes in an attempt to tackle rising inflation and cool the economy. In March, the Fed raised rates for the first time since 2018, hiking its benchmark lending rate by 25 basis points, or 0.25%. That was then followed by an increase of 50 basis points a few weeks later on May 4th, and a 75 basis point hike earlier this month. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell has repeatedly conveyed that the central bank's efforts affect demand, but not necessarily supply, while also acknowledging the later's outsized effects on rising prices. Many facts were found to be responsible for the rising inflation, including this ongoing crisis. So friends, what are your thoughts on the Fed raising rates? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Well, my amazing and fabulous friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video. Thank you so much for joining me here today and watching these videos. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. Remember friends, I'll be announcing the winner in a video later today, so please stay tuned for that video. Thank you so much and have a wonderful and blessed Friday.